Welcome back to Tunes. This concerns touching lives around the world, motivating and inspiring. Where you call me alone at peace or escaping the maze. My voice is like this for the same reason that I am sleeping alone tonight. What I learned my first night sleeping alone, 3 weeks, and why I'm sleeping alone in 3 weeks. Now, if you're catching this on the replay, have some patience. I'll get into all of this as people join. Here we go. What's happening, Looney? Um, I did. I definitely missed you. But ah man, I ain't gonna lie. This is the first you ready? What you ready for? This is my first day sleeping alone in 3 weeks, and I'm about to break the news to y'all. So first off, the reason I find myself sleeping alone after 3 weeks and not sleeping alone. Working college student, oh yeah. I know it'd be busy. I slept alone because I'm allergic to cats, y'all. And I already knew I was allergic to cats, but I also had told myself maybe it was just the gluten the gluten allergy. You feel me? What you mean I'm pregnant? Well, nigga, I'm pregnant. I'm a man. Don't let the bonnet get you fucked up, gangster. But yeah, I have a gluten allergy. I mean, I have a extreme cat allergy along with my gluten allergy. Extreme cat allergy. You feel me? And no, that's not fun. But at the end of the day, a few things I learned. One thing I learned is I'm definitely going to pick my wellness and feeling well over any bond or bonding. Period. Second thing I learned is waking up and going to sleep is the reality is, bro, us men, especially when in a healthy condition, I can be emotionally available, but I'm not emotional. I'm gonna be honest with you. I slept good as a motherfucker. I slept great. I slept great. And I woke up. This how I'm waking up. I'm feeling great because I don't feel sick. Now, would I have loved to have slept with Bay? Yes. I would have loved to have slept with Bay. But to be honest with you, it didn't. You feel me? I don't really know if us as men, I don't even know if we're really hardwired to live with a woman. I don't know if we are. I really don't even know if we're hardwired to desire living with a woman. I will be honest. Spend time, yes. Spend time, yes. But I don't know if me as a man, if I am hardwired to live with a woman. I'm gonna keep it real. Cause you know why? Before this, I would have been like, oh, it's because she's acting this way, she's acting this way. Me and Lil Shorty, it's been good. It's been really good. It's just the reality is, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I can't lie. I can't lie, bro. These people with these, like, bro, we are biologically wired different. Like, we're biologically wired different. As a man, keep it 100. I need that woman's commitment, loyalty, and all of that. You know why? Because I don't need a relationship. I don't need it. It doesn't emotionally do anything for me. I have to literally delude myself to make it emotionally do something for me. But if you're committed to me, loyal to me, dedicated to me, then your loyalty and all of that will allow me to elevate you to the point where I'm like, we rocking. But it's not going to make me feel like like, bro, the oxytocin that a woman produces, it goes along with her ability to carry a baby for 9 months. You feel me? That oxytocin is a bonding hormone for her. For me, it's a brain blast, my nigga. It's a and then boom. Then it's over with. Then it's over with. Y'all, I cracked the code, bro. I cracked the code, and I'm not gonna even lie about it. Do I miss little baby? I want to see little baby. Emotionally, though, I'm still focused on purpose, goals, things of that nature. Emotionally, I'm ready to eat and then hit the gym. You feel me? I'm ready to eat, then hit the gym, then hit up work. Yeah, that's what I'm ready to do emotionally. Do I want to see little baby? It makes me feel great that I know that I am able to see little baby at the next opportunity that I'm able to see little baby. But bro, we got to do better because a lot of y'all men are weak and y'all are making these or these reality TV shows, whatever. Y'all are making this shit like, I'm sorry, but the reality is, bro, biology, if you don't align with your biology, you're going to align with depression. Period. Well, I can teach you that. It really all goes hand in hand as one. To master fear is to know that you one bad motherfucker. That's to master fear. To know that you one bad motherfucker is going to depend on how you work out and how you diet and how you lifestyle in general. With slightly heavy weight, was the 8 reps challenging? That's the question. Was the 8 reps challenging? Exactly. It's to stop fearing your own power. Well, that's how we do it. And you know what? I'm about to get more in depth with explaining my workouts after them. In about 3 weeks, like the kick of January, I'm gonna start recording my workouts because I do want to show y'all niggas how to work out because the reality is, if I'm gonna keep it real, every time I hit the same muscle group, I'm stronger every single time. I'm not even gonna lie. Every single time I hit the same muscle group, I'm stronger in that muscle group. And to go even beyond that, I don't experience really hardly. I don't experience any disabilitating pain from my lifts. I don't experience any disabilitating pain. I experience minimum pain, and that pain that I do experience never limits my range of motion or movability or just day to day activities. Hold on one second. And that's the important part because, see, what people don't understand is when you're walking around for days unable to move through your life, your day to day life, and with the full range of motion and ease of movement, that's when your cortisol is super high for such consistent periods that your testosterone is going to crash out. embodiment of justice and revenge. Also, you're about to see great change in depth when it comes to my core over this next phase, because what I usually do is, see, as I'm getting the last of this allergy, the last of this cat allergy out my system. You gotta get the last of this cat allergy out my system, brother. But yeah, I'm about to make some oats and some eggs. Start the day right. Start the day rizzle. So what I used to do is, what I used to do, now I had pest control come in here. So they laid a lot of traps, got the working started. It's gonna be a process, but what I can say is big traps did a good job. And the good part, another good part is this is an isolated, see, listen, it's all isolated to this half of the house. And the reason is because this fucking door, they just come right in through this door. That's the reason. So I wish they would have put something up to, fix that. But either way, we're going to give them a chance to work. They're professionals, and let them fix my problem. You feel me? But I changed how I do core, my approach to core. I used to make core say, hey, look, when I'm doing my squats, when I'm doing my bench, when I'm doing my everyday life, I'm training core anyways. So I would make my training core sessions like a add-on, like, oh, I'm doing this and core. So core would maybe get 10, 15 minutes of focus. Not anymore. I have a whole training day dedicated to core now. And that training day took me about 40 minutes. Um, and yeah, I'm 99% sure that that's going to lead to some extremely elevated results when it comes to my core training. So that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Um, so we locked in. Uh, uh, we locked in. Now, today is my last struggle day. What I mean by that is, like I said, the majority of my money I put into I put the majority of my money into one of my accounts, my trading account, and I made a trade that is finally making its way around to doing exactly what I wanted it to do, but I thought it would do maybe a week prior, but it's finally doing it. So all praise to the Most High. So I've been reaching on wanting to take that money out, and it's paying off. I see the results of the Canadian economy. It's just what I thought it was. It's not in a good place. So my trades are about to really pay off, really skyrocket, and I love that because that's going to be a big money winning trade. Um, so, but with that being said, and with that happening, I'm waiting for my check to come tomorrow. I have to pay rent today, which I have the money, but just barely have the money available to pay it today. So I'm gonna pay that today after I go to the bank, and then starting tomorrow, I have free reign when it comes to okay, if I need something, I'm finna get it right away type shit. Including some extra more blue agave. So it's cool. It's perfect timing. I actually made do with this in a perfect fashion. I'm not gonna lie. This worked out literally perfectly. As things typically work out for me. So yes, men and women are wired differently when healthy. Now, here's the reality behind that though. I get it. There are a lot of women out here who will make the open claim, well, I can also boom, boom, boom. You're you're depressed. You're biologically depressed. Um, you can fight it, you can have a strong mind all you want, but the biological depression isn't meant to paralyze you quite yet. It's meant to slowly eat away at you, eat away at your body, eat away at your mind, eat away at your spirit. It's going to be a process that might take, might be a gradual 10 to 20-year process. You might be decent today, but the reality is you saying and compensating because you don't like that the man's biology leads him to do one thing. Um, and you saying, "Well, I can do it too, and I can be all right," and hanging with the girls and needing excess alcohol or needing excess bitterness or excess marijuana or whatever to cope, well, your body's going to decay. You're going to age ungracefully. And trust me, you being against your biology is bad. And the more and more partners you build, the more you dual your oxytocin. Your ability to pair bond, your ability to have that oxytocin is your ability to have a long, peaceful, stress-free, non-decaying life. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to flex on you about that. I'm actually here to teach you because I love you and care about you. It's just really that simple. The science is there. It's always been there. God, see, look, here's the thing. People think the Bible and things like this, they really think it came from mankind. They don't understand the information, the wisdom in the Bible and things like this is way too accurate for mankind at that time to have just thought that shit up. Nigga, this was an extraterrestrial mad scientist. I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga created you, biologically created you, biologically studied you, adjusted you, and then told you how life ought to be based off of your biology. Trust me, that's exactly what it was. And you can try to escape it all you want. Shit, you can try gene editing, whatever you want. But guess what? That same extraterrestrial or whatever you want to call it, supernatural, that same supernatural being told you the future to a T. So guess what, little nigga? My favorite saying, it is what it is. Okay, that's what your body told you, or that's what your whole ass spirit told you, whole ass nigga. Fuck you talking about. Your body will never tell you to eat like that, nigga. Fuck you talking about that. I'm sorry, I had to keep it real with you. See, you're gonna see something watching me now that I make myself more available. You're gonna see something. What you're gonna see is what allows me to elevate and go higher than the rest is I'm very, very studious and I am not an emotional person. I am a logical person and I use right wisdom. So me personally, I'm not listening to, oh, my body told me this. Nah, nigga, I'm listening to what my biology and my body is really telling me through biology, through energy levels. It ain't nothing else arguing with me. It ain't nothing I've heard on the internet. Nothing is arguing me down. Boom. It's energy levels of research. Boom. And then do what's necessary. So what you about to see for me is the consistent the consistency. Now, keep it 100. I am actually recomping with this current diet, this very high carb and right protein diet and low homocysteine diet. I'm actually recomping right now with this diet. I'm not actually really gaining weight. I'm gaining muscle for sure though, and I'm gaining strength for sure. But this has been a recomposition. Um, but to be honest, as I'm looking at myself and I've seen how this recomposition has played out, which it did what it needed to do, I'm about to step up in high gear. I'm not gonna lie, because to be real, I think for me, it's time to start gaining. I think for me, it's really time to start gaining. Now, I'm not going to say, okay, it hasn't been a straight up recomposition. I have been gaining. I'm not going to knock myself. I have been gaining. You know, it's just like I said, I'm such a water based individual that the weight fluctuation from when I wake up is also it's so water based that it really takes me till mid to late day to see if I'm gaining type shit. Hold on, let me text little baby back. She upset about what I said. Cause straight up, by the end of the day yesterday, a nigga like me was all muscle, but thick. I was I was thick. My body was thick. You know why though? Cause I had all that hydration in my muscles. We about to get back there. So see what I'm gonna see now is how much do I weigh after this meal and with water in me. That's what I'm looking at to gauge my weight every day because I'm noticing my weight on empty. That's just my weight completely dehydrated. Can't count that as my weight. I don't operate dehydrated. I operate hydrated, and I'm very muscle based. So my weight when my muscles are hydrated versus when they're not. I just wanna live a little. Drive, mm, 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 mm. Oh my. Show you niggas how I rock. I think you already know how I rock. It's big home, not the little one. Little buddies. This is the before gym meal status. Yeah, I can't be around the cat, bro. I can see like if shit was getting bad. Shit was getting bad. Like, I listen, bro, straight up. See, because I can talk to y'all straight. Like, this is so sad, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. This is so against God. This is so against God and so backwards the way that we live in today's world. It's so against God and so backwards. I'm just gonna say that. And God told y'all about having domesticated pets. God told y'all about that. It's in the Bible. God told y'all about that. Motherfuckers just want to do what they want to do. And to be honest with you, specifically, I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna say the truth here. I ain't gonna tell Betas. I'm gonna say the truth here though. Specifically, y'all getting cats to pair bond with. That's why you're gonna be single forever. Straight up, that's why you're gonna be single forever. You're getting a cat to cuddle you up and give you oxytocin and replace your man and child. That's what you're doing because you're supposed to rely upon childbearing and having a good man for that. That's just the reality. Y'all gotta get it together. Y'all have to get it together. Or everybody can just be a goddamn concubine. Y'all choose. Cause me personally, I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with it. I'll be people 100. I'm fucking fed up with it. I'm fed up with it because see, especially after like I'm fed up with it. Y'all's like, could y'all get these things right? And then y'all have emotional attachment to it. The nigga like me is not gonna tell you to get rid of the cat that you're calling your son. I'm not gonna tell you to get rid of that. I'm gonna tell you to get rid of me. Why? Because my natural inclination is just to be where it's best for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like your cat's natural. Just like your cat. It's like your cat. Yeah. Especially you got a male cat. Just like your male cat. My natural inclination is to be where it's best for me. You dig? And if I have like me, I have an allergy. And it's a severe allergy. If it's a severe allergy, what happens is say my time spent with you is also time spent with that cat and that allergy. Naturally, my biology, which also makes up my allergens, my blood work, my genetics, naturally it's like, okay, life is better away from this person. That paints a picture. That's just what it is. It's not my choice. People, because you could have willpower and you don't know that. You're not a man. And even if you've heard some shit from a delusional man, that nigga's not me. I'm Mr. You see that boogie? I am Mr. Live by God, you know? AKA do it really comes naturally. Don't try to tell yourself a story. I'll tell you the truth. I'm outside every day and I see weak men. And then you telling me about, oh, there's men who do this and deal with this. Well, and how it's calculating in my head is, well, that's what's leading them to be weak, I'm sure. I mean, that's what's leading, I'm sure, their quote unquote ability that you're talking about they have to do all of this unnatural, unnecessary shit. I'm sure that's contributing to their weakness. I'm sure it is. Oh, wait, does he also look and look? I can listen. Y'all can say what y'all want. Oh, you only 19 days, nigga. I'm 19 days. I'm in the first 19 days of my lifetime of sobriety. You feel me? But I'm sure that's why that nigga smokes cigarettes, that nigga smokes weed, that nigga drinks alcohol, that nigga eats candy. He's doing all of these coping mechanisms that are destroying his body. I'm sure a part of that is contributed is what contributes to him doing all of that weak ass shit is the same thing that's making him a nice feminine man for you. Okay, find a nigga living like me, aka living right. Find a nigga living like me, living right. Yeah, I mean, no vices, just living in that effeminate trap, right? And then go find me his wife. And then let's have a heart to heart with his wife. What you're going to find out is the family has a happy picture because the wife appreciates the benefits she gains and she doesn't expound upon the stuff that she doesn't want to be public information. She's not out here embarrassing her husband with the truth, of spreading his truth and truth of what's going on behind those doors. That's the reality. When you're a strong man in a world of weak men, guess what? You're gonna get you your extras. That's what you earned. You personally, I'm happy to say, at the age of 28, I grew out of the validation archetype because fuck what anyone's talking about. My 30s finna be great because of that. And I've been, you know what? I've been hearing this the last few days. But why would I want to commit? Masculine. You're talking to me masculine. You're talking to me masculine. Your ego doesn't matter here. It doesn't. Your ego doesn't. Why? Because mine is bigger than yours. My ego is bigger than yours. Why though? Because I can knock a man out with my hands. So however proud you are, should you imagine how much more proud you would be if you could put a nigga lights out? Can you imagine how much more proud you would be if you could achieve the things that I can achieve through my physical stature? And then what? You're gonna say, well, it's not all about physical. Mentally, I'll run laps around you. You have an emotional craving to watch. Talking about modern day people, TV. I don't have that. I'm really a man. So that means when joining with me, there is no give and take, except take and give. That's what it is. That's just the reality is man was created to have dominion. Media has painted a picture of a woman shaking her ass and now some submissive man. No, that's just a man who tapped out. Trust me, that same woman shaking her ass, boom, boom, boom. A nigga like me walk past, guess what? I only have 4 bodies. Yeah, I'm a housewife. Oh, yeah, me. Oh, I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, me. Oh, I'm family oriented. I just want to have your kids and do what you want me to do. Am I enough for you? Yeah, that's what happens. That same one, that same powerful, strutting woman who got all these weak ass simps. Yeah, for me, she's a, oh my God, let me think about who I should be so I can lie to this man and convince him that I am whatever I know I should be in his eyes because I want his attention. That's the reality. Okay? And the thing about it is, I haven't even turned up yet. Now, I've turned up a little bit, but I'm done turning up, nigga. Feel me? Let's get it back. Y'all tell yourself tales and create false desire and attachment to these coachable ass niggas. Man, your real desire lies with a nigga that's not coachable. Stop playing with me, bro. Real shit, man. Nigga, I am the teacher. Nigga, I'm the hooper and the coach, nigga. Fuck you mean? No, no. So milk for this shit. Get it a little colder and get some more nutrients on top of it. So I can eat it faster, nigga. Eat it burn my mouth. My nigga, if it wasn't for my ex, nigga, I have a YouTube platform with 50 to 100,000 subscribers right now. Nigga, I'ma still get to that. Still get to that. I'm gonna get to that with this one now because we just restarted. And it's nothing but the real one. Nobody's getting in the way. You know how I did it? And how I do it? Doing it with the bacon, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it with the bacon. First off, when I roll my hips, that it's different than when you shake your ass. Trust me. It's different. It's more power. She's gonna keep it 100. You know why? Every woman damn near can shake their ass. All these niggas can't do that. You don't got the suave to do this. You don't have the suave, nigga. He doesn't have the suave. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that's a fact. Nigga, I don't have 100. I probably have, nigga. Fact that it'll take me 50, nigga, I probably have 100, 200,000. Don't worry about it, though. Nothing's in my way now. What are you eating, my love? And how are you doing today? You know, dancing, free the body up, free the hip chambers up. It's a vibration to these harmonic movements. You dig? Dance like a body of water. You dig? You see how that circle formed around me up here? I mean, it's a spirit watching me. Came just to see the dance. Turkey noodles and meatballs. Okay. Sound like you got some carbs to your proteins, right? All organic shows the effort. Let effort. Now I'm putting in a bunch of carbs, good strong proteins with fats attached to it, and hydration because today is leg day. And I'm gonna hit that gym and rock out. I'm gonna hit that gym and attack them weights with force. For real. With real force. And I mean real force. What you mean the Proverbs man ain't fresh? You gotta explain that to me. I believe the archetype of what a man should be is David, a man after God's own heart. Where does it says that in Proverbs? Or you just are you basically taking so you can't play with the word like that. If you taking if you taking what it says a Proverbs woman is and just placing that under a masculine, that is not what the Bible is telling you a Proverbs man is. The Bible is if it's not saying that, yeah, you can't translate it that way. A man who sacrifices what though? Because sacrifice is important as a man. Sacrifice is important. Think about it this way. Sacrifice doesn't mean letting go of your dominion. Sacrifice means I gotta the world has 100 million available dollars. If I got 20 million of that, even if I could get 100 million, it would be no smartness or intelligence in pursuing that 100 million. That's the sacrifice of that sacrifice. Okay, shit. Let other people eat. That's the sacrifice of a man. That is a meek man, a man who lets other people eat as well. Yeah, I want to see the verse as well, my brother, so we can bust this through. Let's bust this through. Not only that, but just because your penis or your balls produce 300 million sperms in a short amount of time, that doesn't mean any and every woman you walk away with. So the women that you write to these who's not being able with is also your sacrifice. Sacrifice is important for mankind in general, man, woman, and child. But ultimate sacrifice, I would say no. Praise the Proverbs woman. Well, you have to keep it in context. That's talking about the man praising the Proverbs woman, which is a woman that is keeping her man close to God. So in praising the Proverbs woman, he's just following along that alignment and staying close with God. That's the where it comes out of context is you place a modern day majority and you saying that's woman. Shit, the Bible wouldn't see modern day majority as woman. Modern day majority in the Bible's eyes is abomination is abominable. So yeah, without that context, you can see it flawed. But when you recognize that modern day majority is abominable in the eyes of the Most High, what it is, passport, how you been, lovey? Her husband and children call her blessed. See, yeah, see that ain't what you say. Yeah, you taking something wrong out of that, brother. And that's Proverbs 31. That's right after talking about the Proverbs woman. If you don't see and call her blessed, you out of alignment with the Most High. I'm getting a rest. This cat allergy out my system, y'all. God is good. See, I'm starting to really convince myself that this bloodline shit is really bloodline shit. See, the tribe of Judah was spoken to, and they said, yeah, that's a bloodline. They said that you can't live off of bread alone. Shit, I got a deep analogy. I come from Judah. My family was Judah in Portugal. It tell you that the Egyptians were abominable. The Egyptians had a bunch of cats. You feel me? The Egyptians worshiped the cat. Even the Judahites is allergic to cats. I believe so. Allergic to cats. People want to keep dealing with man's wisdom and look beyond. See, the reason I'm so smart and intuitively smart is because I don't look beyond the Most High's wisdom. That's crazy to me. I know the Most High is correct. I've read the Bible. I've seen the world. Natural assessment, correctness. Yeah, you tripping because you don't trust nobody right now, young nigga. We gonna get you right, little boy. Dap me up and get up. Get up, bro. Get your soul back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got us, brother. It's okay to be there. We all been there. You're gonna get through this though. You got us, but you gotta also recognize you got the most high. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, hold on, that shit. Hold up. Music, but the music that did it to me. Oh, hold on. We gonna see the next one. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Sometimes, sometimes it just depends on what the occasions. Like the shadow box music too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my fault. We just, what I mean? My bad. We had to, yeah. You had to, yeah. I don't have trust anyone or they just utilize everything to have dominion. Listen, bro, if you want dominion, you gotta get that through the most high. That's who words granted you permission to it. You gotta get that through the most high, brother. You know what I'm saying? You want strength, you gotta get that through your vizier. You gotta get that through the most high, gang. For me. And ain't no other way to get it. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, if I supply Ace, I supply on demand. Thank you. You understand me? I'm only here to make a positive impact. Add more water, and more humidity to the atmosphere. If I can do that through your legs, baby, then I'm do that. Also, this is a part of the loosening before we go into our leg workout. I mean, this is how you get the muscles nice and loose. You know, we putting that the banana in us or the potassium. Okay. In all aspects, that's what it should be, bro. My question is, probably here with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for always having an open ear to us. We ask you on this day that you present the path to dominion towards me and all of my brothers, and you present the path to abundance towards all of my sisters and I and all of my brothers as well, and allow us to live a life patent or after your blueprint and patent. In the name of the Most High, Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus, whichever name you receive, may that be my reprieve. Amen. That's why I had to stop going to the club. That's why I get in the club for free. I get that motherfucker going, boy. Now y'all see why I get in the club for free. That's why I'm going, bro. I get in the club for free. I know this, bro. This shit free promotion. I went to the club on Friday. Let me tell y'all how I went. I went to the club on Friday. They let me in for free. They turned me up. You feel me? Same shit happened in the strip club. I ain't go back. I'm like, why this happening? I got on the bus the next day, right? I see this girl. She look at me in a way. And I see her, but I'm with this girl's sister who I was trying to talk to. So I seen her, boom, boom, boom. But I like facts. She get on the phone with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend talking about, oh, we gotta go to this club. Yesterday, it was the niggas in there. Boom, boom, boom. I, 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 I. So I make my way back to the club this day. Man, the club jumping this next day. I get in free again, of course. Owner pull me up, big one. And I'm like, why is jumping so much? Everybody's telling me this club done fell off a little bit. Frequent frames in that club, and they just keep, finding about you running. So I'm like, I'm free promotion. I'm free promotion. And you trying to get me dressed for that promotion? Give me dollars. I need doses. I ain't tripping off the nothing. Then I throwing up my deuces. I don't even do no truces. Playing with a trooper. I'm a real straight shooter. I ain't tripping off of shit. And then I slide off in the Uber. Roll the presidential. If you playing with a nigga, then you get popped like a pimple. And I need the residuals. I ain't tripping off the nothing. When I leave, you ain't missing you. I'm so sorry, miserable. I ain't tripping off for nothing. This a history lesson, boo. Ain't nobody here stressing you. I'm the one that's impressing you. Hold up. All right, let me chill. Let me chill. If we meet in person, it's gonna be a lit time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Trust me, like I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I'm still just hella fun. And to be honest with you, I love to dance. So it's like with the right dollar amount, I'll probably get into some sort of club promotion. Um, because my current schedule is open to that. My current schedule, I get off early enough to get into some club promotion, and I don't work until late enough to where if I get out the club, go home, go to sleep, I still get my 10 hours. So we gotta see. The Bible tell you that wisdom is your greatest protection. Behind wisdom, your money is your protection. And the Lord, wisdom, and your money. Hey, you could call me Young Bar, but I'm really him. If they talking crazy, they ain't saying it in my presence. Young nigga tucking a Mac 11. If you playing with a nigga, then I start undressing. I mean, start unpacking. I didn't caught you lacking. You was acting, but I'm really about that action. I do my dance like I'm Michael Jackson. She looking in my face because I'm really handsome. Throw off game because I'm really active. I'm just playing. When I throw this, it's just a heart. Nigga, I just play my part. I'm the last perfect nigga like his Noah's Ark. I'm sorry, I'm just playing. You couldn't imagine you in the club. I just seen a lot of characters in the club. I can't pinpoint which one you would be, but I'm gonna start to imagine, see what my imagination does. I'm only in the club for the dollar signs. Only in the club because it's holiday time. I'm studying everything. Yeah, scholar time. Yeah, niggas should get a scholarship. I talk to God, get a power trip. I gotta acknowledge it. I be with God, that's what a power is. I ain't got no talking politics. Who is these niggas that is not gonna trip? I really not gonna bitch. They smacking pussy niggas just for asking something. How do you call her bluff? I was ready from the starting, and I ain't far from pick one nigga. All right, you about to wet the hair. You about to wet the hair, comb it, put some leave-in conditioner, and we about to take that walk to the gym. I'm gonna bring y'all with me though. That makes sense though. That makes sense. I mean, keep it real, right? I mean, it's not the place to be. That's why I don't really go. But we all sin, and if it's operating at this time in God's world, it's operating for a purpose at this time in God's world. Even if the purpose is just to show us why it shouldn't be in operation. However, God may put some of his people in position to reap financial gain out of popping up in appearances, you know. And if that's the case for that phase in your life, then that's just what it is. I appreciate that passport, truly. Yeah, I'm way more healthy. I ain't even gonna lie. Since the last time. Oh, no bull. I'm 15 pounds up since the last time you saw me, Abby. I'm 15 pounds up since the last time you saw me. 15 healthy pounds. 15 healthy pounds up. Hallelujah. That's good. Noticing like you got to go really based off of yourself. Science is telling you like a overall mean of what things should be, but it's not telling you really what's best for you unless you get your own work done, blood work done. But you got to go off your own field test, visual test, and all of that as well. I can get a bit thicker. I can get 220 from that nigga. That nigga. I can hat trick. That's three at a time. That's three. I couldn't say a word. Shitty boy didn't take a turn. Me? Um, I can't believe I slept up. I slept alone for the first time in 3 weeks. I do want to let y'all know. I want to be completely real with y'all. I've been spending the night at Shorty's house for weeks consecutive. And yes, I told her from the jump. I told her from the jump she was gonna wait 2 months, 2 months per sex. And I can say it like that because yes, she is the one waiting. She been trying to get this dingaling from the early endless. Keep real. And then I cut it down to a month and a half. And yes, she's still waiting. Just because I'm sleeping with a woman, that don't mean I'm giving her sexual access. I listen, and that's and the reason why I look at men is I have a lot of sexual options. Right now, I'm in a phase in life where if it's really just mainly about the sex or the lust, I don't need that coming from a person who also trying to take up a lot of my time or much of my time. It could just be that. So if you want to build a relationship With me, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait. This is what it is. Oh yeah. At the end of the day, you seen what Solomon did. We all seen what Solomon did. A man with all that wisdom. We seen his fall. We seen Samson's fall. A man with all that strength. We seen Adam's fall. First man under God. We seen all of these falls. I'm not finna fall, bro. I'm not finna fall. Ooh, I gotta take a donkey shit. I know. I like that honesty. Happy. I like that honesty. That's really see, because bro, I'm a biblically correct and accurate person, bro. I'm not gonna take modern day sick society's opinion over the biblical accuracy. Women want for a relationship more than men. It's biology. So what Abby is doing is very trying and very much a test for from the Most High. Waiting on the right man. Gotta give her applause. For me, I go the next 35 years, no relationship, I'll be good. But my command from the Most High would be fruitful and multiply. So that's the reason is also the Most High did tell me that if I want my offspring to be blessed, it's going to be an offspring through marriage. So that's for me, it's about my offspring. So that's why I have the inclination to find a good wife. And like I said, I don't really care. Like I listen to the King James version, but I know who King James was as a man. I just understand the King James version is it, it's reputable. It's reputable. However, I know who King James was as a man, and I see the mix between the split between the Old and New Testament. I'm not necessarily in the belief that a man is only supposed to have one wife. I'm not necessarily in that belief, but I'm open to the possibility. What I tell you is, you're not supposed to have one ungodly wife. I tell you that. So if in order for you to have a polyamorous relationship, it involves you settling for ungodly women like Solomon did, then monogamy it is. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? That's how I believe it. ESV, Is that the Ethiopian one? I mean, here's the thing about it. If you have to use deception, then it's already wrong. If you can be a man in truth and in full form and full fledged truth, and the doors of polygamy open up to you, then maybe that's for you. But nothing good without the truth. Oh, look at that. Chest bumping. English standard. Okay. I love all listen, I love all the versions of God of God's word. I am also ever present with God's word. And I think that is the important part not to let go of is the constant communication with God. Because see, God will show you look, God will show you signs. That's why I say follow the signs. God will put something in your ear and then show you the sign. You know what I mean? The devil don't have access to these ears. Satan can never elevate himself to have access to these ears. You know what I mean? Satan can only get in my sight. I see Satan. I don't hear cuss. I'm not hearing nothing you talking about. This shit sound like gibberish to me. But I see cuss. Amen. Constant chameleon. Sometimes I'm like, God, take my voice and speak for me. I gotta take a donkey doo doo. I'm still with y'all though. Don't be disturbed. Hey Gabe, I say stay strong, brother. And most importantly, you gotta take your own advice and allow it to permeate to your physical self-representation. Trust me. See, look, we live in a toxic world towards men of wisdom. 100%. They got stuff where it's certain groups of women talking about mansplaining. Girls, here's the thing, bro. Some people talk about, oh, all this mansplaining. I don't need a girl. You have TikTok brain. You're lost. You're lost in the sauce. You're lost in the sauce. You might not think you need mansplaining. Well, then sit your dumb ass down in the corner. Sit your dumb ass down in the corner. Cause all this other voices you got in your head is fucking your mental biochemistry up. And you thinking like a fool. Sit your dumb ass down. All right. Why do you feel you don't have the opportunity to take your own advice? You always do. Oh, that's good, Abby. Hold on, let me text baby back. Yeah, of course it was a attack from the devil, man. The devil be hating, bro. Devil be hating, bro. The adverse being, bro. That nigga, man, the devil be hating. See, the devil think he got powerful hate. Nigga got the weakest hate. The most high God. The most high God is forever elevating mankind that takes his wisdom and takes his words and instantly elevated beyond the devil. I mean, we just gotta stay from these buster ass niggas, these fake thug buster ass niggas, weirdo ass niggas, looking for another bum ass niggas validation. And from these, I don't want to be loved ass unkept hopes. That's the devil's tools. Is them two people, them two beings. And we stay away from them, and we stay close to the word of the Most High, and stay in alignment with the word of the Most High. The devil's just another buster. Just another buster. Nothing more. Barely an obstacle. Just another buster. Straight up buster. On GLD. I thank the Lord every day. I like to wake up and pray. Before I get up, I even pray as I lay. I said, God, please stay. Please stay. You keep on keeping me safe. You keep on keeping my path straight. God, please stay. Please stay. Every day. Every day. Oh, that's good. You know, that was necessary. That was alignment because, to be honest, I left this channel for real. I was still trying to post, just to keep, just to keep the post up. But I was out of it. You know what I mean? We all had our trial and tribulation. You didn't miss nothing. It's crazy. Actually, the timing is perfect because honestly, while you was absent, I was absent. I thank God every day. He always make me a way. Hey, hey. He makes sure that my path straight. He helped me get through the hate. They hated straight out the gate. Hey, hey, I thank God every day. Thankful in every way. He always keep me away. He makes sure my path is straight. He keep me from the people who hate. Hey, hey. Every day, 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 every day. I'm so thankful for GOD. Thankful because GOD freed me from the chains I felt that I needed to be a slave to this society. Like somebody lied to me. They cannot hide the truth from me. People I gotta be there. What the fuck find me no defeat? Devil was trying me, but I prayed for God and got released. In tragedy every day. Yeah, every day. I'm feeling way better today. I'm feeling so great every day. Yeah, every day. I'm feeling way better today. Yeah, I'm feeling so great every day. Yeah, every day. So I'm taking my vitamins, right? But these days, I'm taking one. I'm not taking two. Like when they say take two, I'm taking one. Except my chili dip because that's minerals, not vitamins. That's hard to get minerals. I'll take two of my chili dip. But my vitamins, I'm taking one. Love you. Have a great day. Good job not having HR as well. For sure. See, out here down South, bro, is still trying, bro. That's why I don't live nowhere close to the South no more. It's still trying out there. I can't live through. I can't live through that. It ain't for me. We tried it. Mhm. Yep, that's the best step to take. Yeah, I want to do nothing for you, my brother. So call 911. Police report. Tell them that they touch you inside the store. I know they ain't touch you, but what he did was 100% sexual harassment. Can nobody show you like that's crazy? You might want to get an attorney. You might want to call it. Is there a Mississippi Labor Board? Fuck HR. You could just call the Mississippi Labor Board. That's what you should call. It's the Mississippi Labor Board. Get you some free representation. You don't really need HR. Get you a free representation from the Mississippi Labor Board. That'll be so. Go to the gym on the way. I have one stop to make. Put some money in the bank. And really, outside of working today, that's my real only responsibility. Let's put this money in the bank. We call this day a success. Think I need to grab an avocado too, but we'll see. We'll see what it's looking like in there. If the line too long, sometimes it'd be hard to okay, so the lights is out. It'd be hard to wanna go to the grocery store line and it's long just to get an avocado. That'd be hard sometimes. So we had to see. I think that's arms and shoulders. How many sets up? Yeah, total 10 between your shoulders, triceps, and biceps. What's up, bro? How you doing? Good. How you doing? Have a good one. But between the three, I would have probably did a total of. I probably would have hit shoulders for 4. I probably would have hit biceps for 3 to 4, and then triceps, I would have hit 4, 4 as well. So you could have done like up to 13 sets between them 3. But I would say it's really best. Hold up. Everything good? The ambulance down here. Fuck. Let's pray for the best. Most likely everything's good. But Yeah, I like to do triceps on the same day I do chest. So then my 3 to 4 sets of triceps is followed after like bench and shit like that that already also works triceps. Sorry, that's really how I like to do it. So that's what I would suggest. I see people like I see the nigga at the gym. Yeah, that's what you should do. See, cause see, when I see people like just isolating and working their triceps, man, I seen this nigga do like 10 sets of 20 on this one tricep machine. I'm looking at him, looking at his little ass triceps, and like I'm like, nigga, you working more, yo. You working you working your traps more than anything. The way you doing this bullshit. You are not gonna get direct tricep growth from this bullshit. This bullshit you doing, brother. You seeing niggas in the gym doing the wrong shit all the time. I just be like, man, be like, man, can't just give a free consultation. You know what I mean? So I just let them do their thing. So one thing about me though, every day I train. I had to brush my teeth this morning. Brush it when I get home. And I should have brought a water bottle. Fuck. I'm bullshitting. See, I just took my vitamins, so I should have brought a water bottle. Even though I don't like to drink water when I train, because I just took these vitamins, I shouldn't have just finished that water bottle. I should have brought another water bottle. But it's gonna be a quick training session to be all right. Yeah, it's more so conditioning than muscle building, for sure. And the thing about conditioning is if you're gonna do conditioning, do calisthenics. Do not condition with weights. Please. It's just because when you condition with weights, you're just going to damage your ligaments and tendons. You're just gonna get overuse injuries. Body weight will suffice for conditioning. Absolutely. Now, I'm getting rid of the last of these darn cat allergies. Jesus. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, I already knew this. Like, see, I'm gonna be honest. That should have. It's enough for me to just say I'm ready. I'm ready to just be single. Single. Like, I don't got time for that shit, man. Like, I get like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't sit here and talk with a lot of the modern day women because they talk about shit as excuses. Like, no, you have a fucking a wild animal in your fucking house to get your oxytocin boost, and it's causing problems in your life. Don't tell me shit about my life. You need to organize your life right. You think you can like? I'm so sorry. Like, I'm good. That type of shit blows the fuck out of me. I love the fuck out of Bay as a person, but the reality of the matter is, I am not about to dope myself up with allergy medicine, nor am I going to allow myself to live a day to day life with an allergy response for a fucking animal. Not doing it. I'm not going to do it for a person. Like if I was allergic to a person, I wouldn't be around their ass. Like, you got me fucked up. You definitely like in my opinion, I don't care if you have a million great qualities. That one quality will disqualify you from being my wife. Because if you like what? I get it. Like you live a very physical. I don't got nothing for you. You live a very uncompetitive life physically, and you think everybody just supposed to go through. See, like I'm in a bad mood and shit. Like I'm in a bad mood because these fucking allergies, bro. I can't walk around like this. I'm a fucking grown ass nigga, you know? Like for real. Like I'm walking around, like having an allergic reaction, and the motherfucker can minimize that to the slightest. Girl, it's a girl out in Thailand right now, a woman in Thailand that would never. So why the fuck, you know what I mean? You gotta think. Now the reason why I wouldn't pick her is because her body frame and her genetics is not gonna produce a strong seed for me. But what I am gonna do is rifle through the deck of cards to find the right one. I'm not finna like hell no. I get it. And one thing, it's a bad thing because me, I'm never gonna tell a motherfucker to get rid of their cat. Why? Because that's the worst thing you can do. Because I'm not gonna replace that. I'm not gonna replace your cat. I'm like, man, we could go our separate ways in 6 months, 3 months. I mean, you at least have that cat for its lifetime to leech off of your life and give you oxytocin. You're not gonna have me for that. The only way you're gonna have a me for your life is if you submit to me. You know, because I'm really out here for dominion. Exactly. That's abomination, bro. It's abomination. It works against your life. It's an abomination. Like it's crazy because see, I don't like to tell a woman how to get to put the pieces together. But I can through this channel say some you'll put some things out there. But I'm not arguing with your fucking emotion. Like me, my look, I'm allergic to cats. Me. That's me, period. Fuck your argument. Maybe we not meant to be. That's cool. Let's rifle through and find the next card. It is what it is. I don't even want a bitch that's contemplating me or the cat. You're not, trust me, if you contemplated for half a second, me or the cat, keep the cat because we're not going to last. You're not going to be the woman that submits to me on the level that I need submission, period. It's really that simple. Or, or guess what? If you contemplate it, you are a polyamorous partner for me. So if you want it that bad, turn yourself into the greatest polyamorous partner for me. But this is real life and the clock is ticking. You feel me? I'm not concerned with motherfuckers doing shit the wrong way because it takes time for it to catch up to them. I'm concerned with doing things the right way because I'm using my time to build something strong. Feel me? Like you see, I'm like not in my best. I'm not at my fucking best. Like that's the word. That's some shit I really hate. I hate to not be at my best. I'm gonna be at my best every fucking day. That's my choice. Any addition to me that's taken away from that is not an addition. I don't give a fuck about none of the other shit. Emotional support, suck my dick. I don't need no emotional support. If I need some emotional support, I'm gonna get on this internet and talk my shit. See, I'm tired of um the women I court relating themselves to me. We don't fucking relate.